Hey, ladies. So I just wanted to get on here and just talk a little bit about the teaching for this week. Um, Lenore, like you, I really did appreciate the way um, Mike gave us the contrast between the gospel and the false gospel, the true gospel and the false gospel. And I think what really stood out to me is that word condemnation, because I think um, any false gospel, um, no matter how good it sounds or how doable or achievable it sounds, it is always going to have that aroma of condemnation, because it is always going to keep you focused on yourself. And just when you see yourself, you're just going to just see just so many areas where you just don't measure up, where you fall short, where you miss the mark, where you're just not living up to God's standard. So I think with every false gospel, there's always that aroma of condemnation that's always going to be there. And I looked up the word condemnation, and some of the words that is, some of the way it was defined, to me just sounded so true to what you'll find in a false gospel. One of the things it was defined as is to express an unfavorable or adverse judgment, indicating strong disapproval, or to pronounce to be guilty, sentence of punishment, to give grounds or reason for convicting. Those are just some of the definitions that I found for the word condemnation. Like I said, a false gospel is always going to is always going to leave you feeling that way. You're going to feel like you're not approved. You're going to feel judged. You're going to feel like you don't have God's favor or love in your life. You're going to be looking at yourself, and you're always going to be finding grounds of reason for God to convict you and to punish you. But when we look at the true gospel, we focus our eyes on the cross and we see what Jesus has done for us. We see that, he ransomed us from sin and death. He rescued us from the power of darkness. He redeemed us from the curse of the law. He redeemed us from an empty way of life and, reconciling us to God, with his body. And all of that brings hope and peace and rest. It quiets your spirit, quiets your soul. It makes you feel like you can breathe again. It's not suffocating and isolating. All the stuff you'll find with a false gospel. So I really appreciated the teaching. Really appreciate everything that was said. Praying for you ladies, and talk to you soon. Bye.